Hi, boys and girls. My name is Elias, and I am going to read to you. The name of our book is Tools by Edwin Johns. All right. First, I would like you to look at the cover. Tell me, what do you see in the cover? A boy, right? Standing like this. And what does he have in his hands? Tools. See, he has a tool right here and another tool right here. Whoops, right there. And he has a huge tool belt, a very, very big tool belt down here, all right, where he has a lot of different tools on there, all right? So, what we are going to learn about today are tools. Ready? Let's get started. So here he is again, our star, working very, very hard, building a house. He's using a tool right here. Does anybody know what the name of this tool is? This is a hammer. Can anybody spell it? H-A-M-M-E-R, hammer. Manchi. Bang, 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 bang. That's what a hammer does. It hammers things. Bang, 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 bang. So he's hammering in some wood. And then he also has some tools down here. He has a drill and a flashlight and some other things. All right? Ready? Let's go on to the next page. Here is a different boy doing something very, very different from hammering. He is using a tool right here to fix his bike. Do you know what the name of this tool is? This tool is called a wrench. W-R-E-N-C-H. Wrench. And a wrench helps tighten things or loosen them. Okay? So, in this picture, he is tightening a nut on his bike. And then there are some other tools up here too. Here we have a stapler, some more wrenches, and a hammer. That's right, a hammer. You knew that because we just learned it, right? Good. Let's go on. Tools help us do jobs. Everybody repeat with me. Tools help us do jobs. Very, very good. Here's a cute little baby boy. Look at him, so cute. What is he getting done? What's happening? He's getting his hair cut. He's getting his hair cut with some tools. Does anybody know what the name of those tools are? Those are scissors. Do you think you could spell that? S-C-I-S-S-O-R-S. My goodness, it has so many S's. 1, 2, 3, 4 S's. 4 S's in the word. Anyway, scissors help us cut things like our hair. This also helps us cut things such as pasta. This is helping us cut things too. It's cutting the earth, the ground, herk. And these are scissors again, and these scissors are cutting this dog's hair. Here you can see a girl and a boy. And do you know where they are working? They are working outside. She is using a very, very, very large tool right here. You can see it. And this tool is called a shovel. A shovel. S-H-O-V-E-L. Shovels are good for digging. Here's some other tools that are good for digging. Here's one, and here's another. But this last tool that looks like a fork is good for digging things that are like grass, that are like together and not very small, very big things. All right? Some tools are good for digging. Everyone repeat with me. Some tools are good for digging. Great. All right, let's go on to the next page. So here we have a boy studying very hard. He's studying and writing in his book. He's writing with what's that? A tool. Do you know what kind of tool that is? Of course you do. It's a pencil. P-E-N, pen, C-I-L, sil, pencil. All right? And here, up above him, you can see other kinds of tools we use for writing. Some tools are good for writing. Everyone repeat with me. Some tools are good for writing. Very good. All right, so now let's go on. Here are two girls and one boy. You see this little boy over here? He's just kind of hiding in the corner. But they're inside the house. And where do you think they are inside the house? In the kitchen. And what do we do in the kitchen? Cook. We make things. Here they are making something right here with some flour, milkaru, and some egg, keran. All right? And then they're going to use these tools up here. This is called a whisk. This is a mixer. And here's another mixer that we use with our hands. We turn it like that. Some tools are good for mixing. Everyone repeat with me. Some tools are good for mixing. Good. Next we have some children, two, a girl and a boy, and an older woman. And what are they doing with those tools that we talked about earlier? They're cutting, just like that little baby boy had his hair cut, and the dog. What are they cutting with? Do you remember the name of these two tools? He's got a pair and she's got a pair. What are they called? Scissors. That's right. 정답. Good. Scissors. So here are some other tools that we use for cutting. We have some right here. These are shears. Here is a knife. And this is a saw. All right? Some tools are good for cutting. Everyone repeat. Some tools are good for cutting. Very good. You guys are getting better. All right. Now it takes us to our quiz. Quiz time. Match the tools to the jobs. Match the tools to the jobs. So here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different tools. Five tools. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different items that these tools need to go to. The first one. Let's look at the first one, okay? The first one is a tool that we use to make things smaller. We kind of move things across it and it makes things really small. What do you think goes with that tool? The flowers? No, not the flowers. How about the can? No, not the can. What about what? The cheese, that's right, the cheese. The cheese goes to this tool. Do you know what that tool is called? That tool is called a grater. Grater, all right? Then we have these tools right here. These tools are good for what? Cutting. Remember? We learned about them. These are shears, very small shears. What would we cut with these tools? Would we cut this? No. How about this? Yes, we would cut these. So, from the shears to the flowers, we would cut the flowers. Next, we have an opener. But it's not just any kind of opener, it's a very special opener. Do you know what this does? It opens screws? No. Cans. It opens cans. So from here to the can, the tomato can, we would use that to open the can. Next, we have, everybody knows this one. This one's easy. This is a screwdriver. And what do we use a screwdriver with? Screws, of course. Screws right up. No, not up there. Down here. Very good. That's right. Down here to the screws. See them? 1, 2, 3. 3 screws. Last we have a wrench. Do you remember in the story what the boy was using, what he was doing with the wrench? He was fixing his bicycle. Do you remember that? Well, now we need to draw a line from the wrench to the nut, which is all the way up here to the nut. And we've completed the activity. So I hope you all learned a lot about how tools help us do jobs. And I hope that you've learned a lot about the different names of tools also. So thank you, and I'll see you soon. Bye.